Saurian hounds. Oh, they come in groups. Look at them. I think having more melee people was a good bet for this time because those hounds just jump right up to people.
Done and done.
Yeah. This the right way to get to the campsite? I get the feeling the other way might have been better, but there's a fade rift here. Yeah. Where can we find some... I don't know. Oh, this isn't the right way. For sure. For sure? Oh, never mind. I want to find some Deep Stalker hide. Deep Stalkers, are they even around this area though? Because Deep Stalkers, it's so rainy and stuff here. It seems like it's an entirely different world. Who keeps making weird noises in the back too? Like howling owls or something? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Apostate's Landing. Let's be careful. Ooh. Wait, this looks like Orzammar stuff. Doesn't it? This high above ground on some random island? Okay, this is the right way. Well, we can grab this at the same time. This is signs that the Grey Wardens passed through the area, but scouts have been unable to track them with all the bandits around. Which means there might be bandits here. Ooh, I don't know if we should be doing this. Seems dangerous. Ooh! Oh! Boy. Okay, we're alive. Somehow. Small grove.
Let's look around.
Something here. Oh. Storm Coast seems a little bit smaller in scope than the Hinterlands, just judging based on how many different regions are here. A Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here, with whispers lurking at the back of my mind, on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. As we speak with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long. And we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safer now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice, simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andruel as he left. Was he an elf? Yup. Who is he looking for? This Grey Warden. Just darkspawn in general, or maybe...
The Wardens were here at some point.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
I'm surprised those papers are still here given how windy and rainy it is here. We'll set up camp first. Gosh, the noise is everywhere, killing me. It's unsettling being here.
You want to set up camp?
Yes. Good.
Nothing to report, son.
There's a cave here.
Solus, you ever do your fade thing and pretend you can fly? Just flap your arms and zip around in there. Maybe bang some hot fade ladies.
No, such behavior attracts the attention of demons.
Ah, demons shit up everything.
But theoretically, it's possible, is what you're saying. Alright, well. How do spirits feel about Solus always being in the Faith like that? Because he's obviously a little bit different from them, isn't he? Ocularum! Here we go. Four. There's one right here. 2. Wow, that's far. That's like across the ocean. Here we go. Okay, very nice, thank you. But I was kind of curious about the cave that was marked here. Can we get there? There's no waypoint, so every time we see something, we just sort of have to like figure out how to get there. It's that little castle thingy. Yeah? Well, it's not like I'm trying to investigate the cave on purpose, but... yeah, the lands are so big when we walk around, it probably would be better to walk around with a specific quest in mind. Oh, well there you go. Ooh, yeah, this is like... isn't this Orzammar stuff? Whoa! Oh, giant spiders! Burn it with fire! This is the worst. Hey, but giant spiders? I mean, there could be something in here, right? Is that a deep stalker? It is. It is. Spider ichor. There's some anti-venom here. The deep stalker didn't drop anything. Oh, shoot. There's one right here. It's so dark in here, I can't see. Do we have that light? Drop something, please. I want your hide. I'm not dropping anything. You got it? Yeah, we have a light here. Just a normal light though, not the one that we saw in the other place. Look, there's some special fade magic. That's why the spiders are gigantic. This cave feels like something. It doesn't feel like just a cave. I'm really just hoping the deep stalkers will drop their hide or we can skin them. Oh, hello! Anybody else want to come here? You didn't drop anything downstairs, did you? Okay. More stuff. 3. Oh, giant spiders along the way too. You guys gonna come help or what? Anybody here? I don't see anybody here. What's going on? Where did everybody go? They're all just standing back for some reason. Oh my god, they all got stuck around the corner. You serious? Deep Stalker hide. Okay. We can go back to the camp downstairs and see if we can make that Mercy's crest. Is this just a cave? Oh, guys, please help.
I'm falling back!
Okay, no one's helping me. What are you guys doing? I'm dying here. What are you guys... Why are you all... Oh my god. Why are you all like this? Get around the damn corner already. Oh, good lord. Please! Do some mind blast, something. What? Okay, why did they insist on walking back? I even walked one of them. Can you all please move over here? Okay, I don't even use tactical mode because honestly it doesn't feel intuitive. And I need to zoom out a little bit more. This is way too zoomed in. Maybe because we're in a cave. Please! Stop walking over here. Do you all want to come here?
I heard you in the training yard this morning.
Oh, I was running new recruits through some drills. Should I be quieter next time?
No. It's fine. Children don't learn unless you shout at them.
Wow. Wow. Okay, every time I switch back to my own person, it seems to just mess everything up. What are you doing? Look, they're all walking back again. Hold. Can you all hold? Okay, you stand here. Everybody hold, I swear. These commands, we gotta attack my target. I can only choose to attack my target or not my target, but not anything more precise than that. Are we good? You better not have walked back again. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of this cave because clearly this cave is causing a lot of problems. There's no point in me trying to do this. Oh, now you guys come back? They probably got teleported over here because they were a little bit too far away from me. Yeah, so I really should have just kept going forward because going back was not working out. Hey, we're getting the anti-venom at the same time too. Getting some nice schematics. Which one is my strongest skill? Just pure damage-wise. Have to do some investigation. Oh my god, that's a bear! We have a whole bear here. Come on. Thank you! Thank you. Are we out? Are we out of here? Please tell me we are. And what's our prize? A landmark. I'll take it. Morin Steps. It's not uncommon to enter a cave nestled in the basalt columns of the Storm Coast and discover traces of ancient dwarven architecture. Prior to the First Age, the dwarven people maintained a sizable presence on the coast. Mining guilds were drawn to the area's then plentiful mineral deposits. All dwarven activities ceased when darkspawn incursions forced the deep roads to be sealed, severing the region from Orzammar. But yeah, dwarves were here before. Not anymore, but they definitely were at one point. Right, so this goes around here. I'm gonna go back over on this side so we can check out the requisition stuff and then... this is such a... It's kind of a pain, it's in the middle of nowhere, but let's start with going back first. Not even interested in that rift there. Mercy's Crest. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of the Hessarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. Better have been worth it. I don't know if it is. Should I make this one anyway? I mean, It's like free power, right? Elf fruit. Okay, yeah, we can. Alright. You have new stuff? I'm gonna put it off for now. Shards. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to over here, but I'm gonna collect some of these shards along the way, if we can. I mean, it's sitting right here anyway. Oh! Challenge the bandit leader while wearing the Mercy's crest. We have to wear it. Are we level 10 yet, by the way, Solus? Your Amulet of Power has been sitting here for a while. Belt of Health. Somebody should have that. No. Black Wall. Here you go. And then Pommel Strike. You have Pommel Strike too. The crest is an amulet? I don't even have another amulet. I didn't give myself an amulet? Weird. And then there was another one just right here. Shards, I mean. Will you let me pick it up? Thank you. I'm not sure what the shards are used for still. We have it. We have quite a few. But actual purpose, unclear. Ooh! Giant sword. Claymore. Is there stuff down there?
An old salt now, that is what I am, as I sail these stormy waters.
Did I interrupt you? I hope not. Didn't seem like there was anybody here. We have a lot of... Last time we had girls' party, now we have like all guys here except for me. I'm kind of curious because I'm pretty sure these are kind of close, but not really. I'm gonna go here first, and then I'll go back here. I get the feeling it'll be in the rough same area anyway. But this place is so difficult to walk though because there's so many mountains. Yeah, I'll get this one first. Oh. What the? I'm not in the right place at all, am I? But what am I looking at right now? I can't go in. It looks like you can though, because there's a... Yeah, you can see there's a torch holder thingy. But maybe this is the side you come out of. This isn't the entrance? Well, either way, it doesn't seem like we can do anything about that, so... Back to trying to find the warden signs for me. Oh. What do you see, Solus? Why are we suddenly freaking out? Why is there a random box here for no reason? I mean, somebody died here. Somebody died on this cart. There's so much random stuff happening here, but I still haven't found the thing. There's a question mark around as well, though, so I guess we can take a look at that. Oh, this area is so difficult to walk around, though, seriously. The little rocks keep interrupting the walking and all that. Who is that? Hessarian shield? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, the bear! Woo! Play nice. I didn't want to hit you, but... You hit us first. We have a camp here. Oh, no, just leave the ram alone, guys. Leave the ram alone. From the Canticle of Transfigurations, many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever. But the one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Oh, she by default. Somehow a little bit surprising. Is that Mafarath again? Probably. He looks like he's mourning. Like they always are. Am I anywhere close to the warden stuff? I'm in the center of the thing. If I get close, somebody will say something. That's my hope anyway. But since the other thing is around, well, if we keep going this way, it should be right. Leave the ram alone, I'm sorry, that was an accident. Oh, I feel like we're walking out of the place. What? Can I walk up? Yeah, but... Oh, where are we? No, we're out of the place now. Look, we're out of the range of the purple area. That ain't it. But if I keep walking, there's at least a landmark. This thing right here. Is it always just gonna rain the whole time? Honestly, it's kind of... Yeah. Hello! Would you like to claim this? Am I still fighting? Why aren't you claiming it? Okay, that was weird. I had to reload for that. The stone tree. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines and they shared a quick embrace before making their way to the waiting ship. From a local version of the Resourceful Lovers. It's said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long and happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drown at sea. I guess romantic fairy tales are often like that. We want to believe it's something good, but... It's so rainy here though, who would want to kiss the stupid tree? Astrarium! Wow, that's a lot of points. What the heck is that? Whoa, this looks really complicated. Well, this is actually really complicated, isn't it? Oh, did I get it? Oh my god, this one was so complicated! There were like 30 different points and... I never want to do that again. Is that going to be the hardest one? Please tell me it's going to be the hardest one. Constellation Bilitanus. Referred to as the Maiden in common parlance, depictions of the constellation Bilitanus vary from one age to the next. It has always been considered fashionable for prominent women of the day to be declared the Maiden's personification. Queen Madrigal in the Exalted Age, for instance, and Queen Asha before her. Asha was the one who was marrying off all her children. None of these women would likely appreciate the fact that Bilitanus is believed to have originally referred to Urthemiel, the old god of beauty. Urthemiel? The dragon Urthemiel? The one that we defeated in the 5th Blight? I haven't even investigated the cave back at the Hinterlands yet. Anyway, I'm still looking for the Grey Warden stuff here. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
We'll need to look around.
Think we're hot. I see a box over here. Grey Warden treaties. Just lying around? Amulet of Constitution. Oh, there's 2 things. Grey Warden's Journal. I grow more convinced that if he ever was here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, as he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear, and has shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek out new recruits, or even with our circumstances. Or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them, as easily as I usually do. But they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
As they usually try to do, right? Look out for each other.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Just randomly found treaties here. And that was it. Oh, they were exactly right next to each other. That's it. Okay, well, let me walk back to this, meeting the bandit leader thingy then. Is it gonna be a straightforward walk? I really hope so, but this place in general has been just a pain. Especially not with the constant rain. This place makes the hinterlands look nice. Seriously. I think we're here. If we challenge the leader while wearing the Mercy's crest, does that mean that they can't kill me? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hello to you all as well.
Someone's come with a challenge.
The others failed.
Yes, okay. Hessarian camp.
100 wrecked ships lie beneath these waters. It isn't called the Storm Coast for nothing.
It's just 100% raining all the time. Well, you've got a nice big place here. Is that your leader just standing there by himself? Where are the lackeys? Do you mind if I just loot all of you for a second? Ah, there's another loot here. Oh! Hard in Hightown, Chapter 2, by Varric Tethras. Magistrate Dunwald's butler had the air of a man who had never risen before dawn in his life. He stared down his nose at Donan Brenokovich and his partner, Jevlin, as if he were on some lofty balcony above them, instead of standing in the parlor in his dressing gown. The magistrate is indisposed. This can wait until a reasonable hour. He gestured for the guards to see themselves out. The magistrate is dead, Donan corrected him. Wake the household. As the butler left, Jevlin shifted uneasily in his new armor. Shouldn't the captain be here? You want to go back to the barracks? Be my guest, Donan said with a shrug. Only half listening as he studied the collection displayed in the room. A dozen ancient swords lay nestled in display cases, protected from dust and prying fingers. He moved to lift the lid of the nearest one. Jevlin started to protest, but then the doors opened. She had the eyes of the color of topaz and dark hair that fell across her brow like a sword strokes. She strolled into the parlor with such dignified elegance that Donan didn't realize for several minutes that she was clad in a housecoat and not a ball gown. You have news about my husband? What Seamus done this time? Forget to pay his bill at the Rose? She seated herself and indicated the guards do the same. Donan nodded at the recruit to speak up. Jevlin started. No, Lady Dunwald. Actually, she interrupted him with a wave. Marielle, please. Lady Marielle, your husband's been murdered. Donan took over for the flustered recruit. When did you see him last? Marielle stared at him, her jewel-colored eyes wide, and her voice cracked on. Murdered? Seamus? But a heartbeat, maybe two, passed, and she again became the perfect picture of noble grace. I saw him at dinner. She answered in a tone anyone might use to comment on the weather. He left before dusk. He said he was going to play Wicked Grace with the Comte de Favre. Do you know of anyone who might have wanted him dead? Jevlin asked softly. People want magistrates dead on principle. She gave a wry smile, but her voice grew pained. Criminals, political rivals, even people in his district who disagreed with him. She drifted off, lost in thought, and then turned to Donan, eyes blazing. A week ago, a letter came. Vague threats. I thought it was nothing, but it upset Seamus. Who sent it? Donan asked. It wasn't signed, but the seal was 6 crossed swords. Ooh. Slowly trying to solve this murder here, but the way Donan noted that this lady was so beautiful, I wonder if there might be a forbidden romance beginning to start up too. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, bandits. Again? Mafarath? Hi.
So you would challenge the blades of Hessarian?
I mean, we don't have to fight.
There's been enough violence. Stand down.
I earned my place here. Do you think I'll step aside for you?
Wow, his dog... We're cheating! Your dogs are coming out and all that too. That's cheating. Ooh. Oh, we should probably focus on one dude maybe, because this is pretty dangerous. Hold up. The paralysis cage, should we step out of it? Oh, let me... It's nice that we can see all these like little status effects in this view, but this view so far doesn't really seem all that useful. Oh god. Solace, barriers, good. We're getting the leader before we get the dogs. Let the dogs watch their master die. I tried. Hey, I tried. But he didn't want to let us go. Grapple people over with your chain. Yeah. Keep going. Roll away. Black wall. Come on. And there we go.
It's done. As long as everyone here respects the outcome.
So without the amulet,
At your service, your worship.
how differently would that have gone? I can't really tell because it feels like killing someone. Would we not have been able to challenge him, I guess? I guess so, but what does that really imply? I don't know. But I guess this means that we can take off the crest now, because we have some other stuff here too. Amulet of Constitution, +2. Probably better than this one now. Okay. Well, that means this is now our location. Oh, we're getting a lot of power.
Bryant, did you borrow my knife?
And we've got people here now.
Your
Long
worship,
day.
the blades of Hassarian are at your service. If you want eyes on the coast, here we are.
So if we didn't have that mercy crest thing, maybe these people wouldn't be part of us.
You and your blades are loyal to the Inquisition.
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
Don't call me that.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him. You're just the first to win, and we're happy with that. Besides, I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
But your loyalty comes with caveats, so it feels really fake to me. I can't trust you. I'm glad you work for me now, but I can't trust you with anything.
I've not heard of the Blades of Hassarian.
Our work is often misunderstood, but we serve Andraste and whoever proves worthy of wielding us.
Hey, no wonder you want to work for me then.
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
Okay.
I should go.
You know where to find us.
Well, this is good because now we'll stop getting attacked by the Hassarian blades on the road. We got attacked by quite a few of those just by walking around. And you'll work for me and all that, right? That's always good.
Right.
I was just a girl. But I remember them, you know.
I know. We'll be safe here.
Who? Who's attacking you? A bitter note, presumably penned by the Blades' former leader. I do not care what the Inquisition claims. They lie to serve their own purpose. Do not listen to their corruption. These hills belong to the Blades of Hassarian. And have I not been good to you? Apparently not. You follow my will, as you would the will of Andraste. So you have sworn. You gotta be good to people. If you're not, then they'll turn their backs on you the moment they get. Initiation for the Blades of Hassarian. The oath sworn by new converts to the leader of the Blades of Hassarian. You were lost, as were we all. Grant me purpose. You were unhearing, as were we all. Let me obey. You are the sword, as are we all. Wield me in her name. You sully Andraste's name, people. I wish it would stop raining already. Doesn't seem like that's a thing, though. The conversion of Hassarian. Beloved Andraste, sit well at the Maker's side and know my sorrow. For my heart was weak until it served your greater glory. As she was my enemy, I heeded the word of the betrayer, and so sentenced her to die. Thus she was bound upon the pyre, so that all might bear witness. But as the prophet burned, a silence fell. For through flame-licked mortal flesh, she would not cry. The hearts of the people filled with shame, and all were silent with her. I thought it defiance, and, though I marveled at her strength, my heart was yet unmoved. It was then the prophet raised her eyes, her visage wreathed with sacred flame. It was then I saw her sorrow and her acceptance. I felt the flame eat my own flesh. I felt its slow death upon me, and knew her suffering. Through flame I walked and drove the sword into her heart, and so the prophet was released. The Maker whispered in my ear, and knew I had become the instrument of his will. conversion of Hisarion into helping Andraste by letting her die, because being burnt on that pyre was not great. Remember back in the Sacred Temple, back in Origins, we saw the spirits of these people, Mafarath, Hisarion, and we spoke with them briefly.
Alright.
Okay, well, good going, guys, I guess. And now we can fast travel back here as well. That's amazing. Okay, well, I think... Okay, quest-wise, I don't think there's too much going on here anymore. Rifts? Okay, forget about the rifts. Holding Storm Coast. Camps. Wardens. This one I'm interested in, because that's why we came here, right? The Grey Wardens, and then also... Hand in Hand, Memories of the Grey. We have one more Grey Warden artifact here for Blackwall. So I think, in light of that, we can continue on to this camp and just getting this bunch of stuff here. Yeah, there's a Memory of the Grey, and there's a Wardens of the Coasting here. And then other than that, these are all red lyrium. I don't know if that accounts for all the Grey Warden stuff here, but I think, yeah, let's go back here and start heading towards this. How's that sound? Hopefully, it won't be too hard of a road to travel. I noticed that it seems like we could just walk along the beach. Something like that. The nice beach with no crashing waves. Yeah. Well, maybe not quite, but we'll make it through. Somehow. It's so stormy here. Long river. It's a smaller region overall. I'm so scared every time I hear some noise. Oh, there's bears. Can we ignore them? Well, the bear is fast walking. Just go. Leave wildlife alone. Now, I could go over there, but let's not. Let's... Actually, it's not super clear. You know what? Oh, can we go here? Oh. I don't got a good feeling about this. Oh, it's literally nothing. Okay. What a disappointment. Wait, can we have gone up like this? I don't... No, this is an exit, right? Just like what we saw earlier, this is an exit. Oh, but we can go around here.
Not as many ships as I expected.
Did they all crash? That's totally possible. It's a bit slanted here, but I wonder if we can go... Are we going the right way? Vaguely. But we can't climb up this. I don't think so. Maybe bit by bit. That better not be a Hisarion blade. Mabari. Why is there Mabari here? Why is there Mabari here? But the Mabari showed me the way. We can go the way it came from.
Die!
Sorry. Something's here. Westridge. In here? Oh, that was a ram. I was like, who the hell is that? I thought somebody was standing here. Warden Commander's badge. Examine. Grey Warden's Journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them? Perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems like a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we're here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully, the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Andruil to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
This belonged to the Wardens.
Grey Wardens barely get a good night's sleep ever. Belt of melee defense. Somebody could have that. Blackwall? Maybe I should give Blackwall... Yeah, you can have this. I think Cassandra used to have this. And then... just to make it a little bit more appropriate. Yeah, this looks better on you. Right, maybe this will work out a little bit better, right? Especially since... we have a Kunari here and I was making Blackwall wear some Kunari stuff. Anyway, I didn't come in for this. I want you to have a belt. Belt of melee defense? You already have a thing. Ring of critical damage. Belt of melee defense. Iron Bull. Here you go.
Good find.
Do you not approve? You approved a lot earlier. Oh, there's more. Grey Whiskey, Right Wine, Conscription Ale. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom or legend born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, Wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling. Never fully emptied or, as with a kettle, cleaned. Ew. Each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the Warden carrying it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. Could be fact, could be tribute. It does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake Warden could. Vintage. Warden... Riordan. Serve yourself. Riordan? Remember him? That was the one guy that we saw back in Ferelden, aside from Alistair and Welonz Kuzland, but then he sacrificed himself. It looks like there's still something else here. A few more, pretty close by. Would be great if we could get them. These stones here look a little bit suspicious. Actually, we're not even going the right way, but I'm invested in checking this out now. What is it? Oh, it's like steps. Oh, this is the proper way you were supposed to go up. But where does this actually go? Maybe we can get to the camp here? Wait. I gotta find the other warden bits first. It's gotta be close enough. Yeah, there's stuff here. In terms of prioritizing certain quests, I don't know, I'm prioritizing this one because just learning about the Grey Warden seems important. But the stuff that the people, our companions, specifically ask us to do, they're more important, right? Even Varric and the Red Lyrium, that should be more important. Grey Warden's Journal. Completed. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last Blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their cash to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other Wardens, and that there are few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all this land has suffered in the past years, I hope they find some peace. Yeah, this Warden is an elf.
The Wardens must have moved on. They're searching for someone. Have you heard of the Warden they're talking about?
Can't say that I have.
Whoever he is, he's drawn the Wardens away from here.
Just this group or all the Wardens? Huh. Oh, the bear's killing the ram! Let's save it! Oh, I paralyzed the ram. I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe at this point... Yeah, run! Don't come back! Don't come back. Oh, I think somebody just killed... Did Solus just kill the ram? We got XP from somewhere. Yikes. Come on, buddy. The amount of XP we get for killing random animals is so minuscule. The best way for us to increase our levels, what would it be? doing main quests, maybe. And then there's a shard here as well. Oh, that must... I think that's the ram. I'm not gonna go down, just in case, because I feel like... Yeah. This place is pretty slopey. Don't want to go down if I'm not intending to. Okay, I think that concludes my mission for now. There's some red lyrium here. A lot of red lyrium here, all in a row. Kinda weird. Oh. Is there something new? Back at the beginning. Oh, that's just a requisition officer. So same as this one then? Oh, I guess so. Okay, let's get to the camp. Okay, so we learned a little bit more about the Grey Wardens, but the conclusion is the same. They've left. We don't know who they were looking for, but they're gone and we can't find them. It sounds like they're looking for a specific person, though. And the way they're looking for them, is it like a calling kind of thing? Sounds kind of like it, too.
Decent place to camp.
Everyone good? Okay. Can we switch out our party a little bit? I want to bring... Well, while we're here anyway, right? We can get the red lyrium if possible. How about Varric? I'll bring around Iron Bull. Solus. Just changing out Varric. Yeah, because Blackwall should be plenty happy with all the Grey Warden stuff we found. And Varric, we shall go check out.
This might interest you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those from now on. Oh, these are kind of far away though, actually. Just thinking about how long I want to stay in the Storm Coast, that's all. Ah, but I've already started on it. If we can get close to it, that would be nice. How's everyone looking? Level 8? Level 8. Ah, Iron Bull was the one with Pommel Strike. I gave the ring to Blackwall instead, I think. Whoops. I'll have to fix that later on. Guard Smasher. Bonus damage against guarding. Stamina restored. Multiple targets. Let's get this one. Oh, we have them both already. Earth-shaking strike. Your great blow tears open the ground with a shockwave that batters enemies caught in its path. Requires two-handed weapon. You have it. There you go. I'm good. Varric has 2 points, because it's been a while since we've had him. I guess you can have death from above. Why not? Solus. Everyone's close to filling out their trees already. This early? I mean, one tree. One tree. Your barriers draw on the magic of the Fae to absorb more energy before depleting. We still have the upgrades. Or just moving on to a different tree. That works as well. Oh. Thought that was a special thingy. Wow, it really is just gonna rain the entire time here, huh? So we can get the shard. Oh. Oh, hold up. What are we seeing over there? There's a whole building. Yeah. Okay. There's a shard. Yeah, the cave is probably where we'll find the red lyrium. Yes. Can we enter? Is it not enterable?
That crossbow is remarkable, Varric. I am surprised the dwarves have not made more of them.
The woman who made Bianca would rather that not happen. Wars are bloody enough as it is. A crossbow that fires this far and this quickly, with so little training, every battle would be a massacre.
Indeed. I am surprised, not disappointed.
A woman made Bianca? You know the woman who made Bianca? You didn't just buy her then, huh? Okay. There's a cave here. But either I just don't know how to open it, or, again, this is the exit. Which seems kind of weird, but I'll try going around and see if there's anything around. There seems to be more broken stuff here. Oh, that's inside, never mind. Yeah, Orzammar statues. We saw a few of these back in Kirkwall as well. How do you feel, Varric? Probably nothing. Varric, if I remember right, he wasn't born in Orzammar, right? His brother was, but I don't think he was. Ooh, I don't think we can go... Okay, interesting, because to get to the Red Lyrium, we might have to go through the cave, and it looks like at the moment, we might not know how to get to the cave. Am I calling this a little bit too early, or should I come back later? How about let's come back later then? We've been here for a while already. Okay. Sorry for bringing you out, Varric, even though there wasn't really much here. Yeah, alright. What's going on in Valroyo? Are there quests? No? Is that just telling me Valroyo's here? There's quests here. Yeah, we have red lyrium deposits in Hinterlands as well, and 22 quests. My god. In the Fallow Mire, Inquisition soldiers are missing in the uncharted marshes of southern Ferelden. Let's go back to the war room for now so we can set up the new missions and stuff again for a little bit. But just to check here. Okay, so we have 5 quests in the Storm Coast. Seeing Red, Astrariums, Rifts, Shards. Okay, Shards, Rifts, Astrariums. I'll do them if they're along the way, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do them. I might do like a big roundup later on just to get all of them. But let's focus on like actual quests. Oh, hey! Hey guys, you're right here.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes, you can. Let's stand on even ground. Or as much as we can.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Qunari, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
Compared to the Hissarian Blades, I feel like I get the sense that you guys trust him.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Qunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee Tevinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
To save a random person and lose your eye for it?
That's how he lost the eye?
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big-horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
That's certainly the kind of thing that instills loyalty.
Is it strange to work for a Qunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. The Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
If there are Tevinter soldiers and Qunari here, I want to see the rest of the company. I would guess it's probably all really diverse people. Like elves, humans, Andrastians, whatever. Just a big melting pot. Because they don't care. What's important here is that you're working for the company and you stay loyal to the company.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
Exactly.
We'll talk later.
Let's see. You're standing. That spot you're standing on is just uneven ground, unfortunately. I want to get a better view, but I'm gonna spend forever fiddling with this. Oh, good enough. That's it? I thought you had more to say. That wasn't the only thing you had to say, right? I guess so, huh? Well, Iron Bolt, your second in command had a lot of good stuff to say about you.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Hold up. You're too tall. Okay, you gotta be a little bit further away.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down, helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Look at the scars on his body. He's very well versed in people's battle tactics and all.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Ooh, if someone came to ask who our leader is, well, I'm the symbolic leader. I'm definitely the symbolic leader, although it's just the hand. But who is actually doing the leading? I would... Between Liliana and Cassandra... Cassandra is probably more suitable to be the face. Because Liliana is the spy master, she's in the back. But, yeah, we do need one. Cullen is just the military guy.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. She's the leader in all but name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben Hasrath. She's a good hunter and a great fighter, but she doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Okay, you're just saying that I should be the leader, right? But I'm not qualified.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk.
So, how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the Qun. Just, I don't know, job descriptions, I guess.
Extend.
When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
You like that? You like being objectified? Certainly strikes fear into the hearts of your enemies.
I'd like to know more about the Qunari.
You writing a book?
It's your culture, and I'd like to know you better.
You could just ask.
Which is what I'm doing.
All right. What do you want to know?
You didn't even pick up on the flirting.
How do the Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
A little bit hive-mindy-ish. All for one, and one for all.
How is everyday life different for Kunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Valroyo gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Kunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Valroyo has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her 'cause it's stale? Same crap in Valroyo. People are just people.
Well, yeah, you have to worry about the basic stuff before you have the luxury to worry about other stuff. Basic survival things, access to food, water, oxygen.
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasrath.
You're perfect for it. Yeah, we learned a little bit from Sten already. They don't pick anything.
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
I've heard there's no marriage among the Kunari.
Yeah, that's true. Kunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Kunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
What? What?
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
Cultural differences, I guess. Well, this is sounding a bit like the whole, like, what, the Reddit thing. Mom, my arm's broken. Can you help me out?
So, you've never really made love? Connected with someone in both body and soul?
I don't know. One time they used this thing called the Sato Nerapan. It's a leather-wrapped rod on a harness.
Oh my.
That wasn't really my soul, though. Also, there were more than 2 people.
Oh my goodness.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Kunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those 2 love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Qun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated, drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
Sounds like Iron Bull already has some understanding of our party members.
The word Kunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Qun are Talvashath, deserters.
What about Kunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kasith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kasith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
See you later, Bull.
See ya.
Well, thank you. We learned a lot about Kunaris here, yet again. Hold on, let me just try this again.
What's going on?
Yeah, I can zoom a little bit more out, and that'll make it easier next time. Oh, do you have more?
See you later, Bull.
See ya.
Well, let me walk a little bit away.
What's going on?
It's a little bit closer than earlier.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal-Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Did you enjoy that?
You seem like the type who enjoys a good fight.
There's a good fight, and there's finding out who put rat poison in the bread and killed a bunch of children. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal-Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Oh, so it's kind of like punishment.
I'm glad you're here, Bull.
Me too.
If you ever need to talk more about all this, let me know.
Nah, it was a long time ago. Thanks, though.
Wow, you've been through quite a bit. Saharan, Kunari, Ben Hasrath. Very different from Sten, huh? Sten was much more stoic and all, but Iron Bull has probably been in Thedas for quite a while already, so he just seems like any other person really, except he has gigantic horns. That's all.